Hello, everybody. This is Mr. Walker. Today, a nice, easy lesson, how to use number line to both add and subtract. And there's many different kinds of number lines. This is just one version of a number line. This particular one goes 0 to 20. And by the end of this video, you will be able to solve problems like the one that you're going to see here below. So a couple of adding and subtracting. To add, 3 plus 8. You would just start at the 3 and count on 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that would be 11. 7 plus 9. We'd start at the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's going to be 16. And to subtract, same idea, except for subtracting, we're going to work from the right side of the page over in the direction of the left. 18 subtract 9. Start at 18 and count back 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Another example, 13 minus 5. We start at the 13 and count back 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be 8. Just real quick, a couple of tips. Just remember, of course, that when you add, we are working from left to right. So in other words, we're going in that direction. Remember that a number line, when you read a math problem or a number line, we start on the left side, right? Or correct, right? And we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way going in the direction of the right. So that's what we mean by that. And obviously, subtract is the opposite. We're taking away. So you're starting on the right side and moving towards the left. So keep that in mind. Usually, a number line, you're using a count on strategy. So for example, what you want to do is, let's just say for the simple example of 5 plus 3. Well, we're going to start with the 5. I'm just going to mark that there. And we're counting on 3. In other words, you need to be able to say 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to put that in quotation marks there. Let me show you. So ready? Start at 5 and you count 1, 2, 3. And notice that we end up at 8. So we would write 8. Sometimes I see some of my students will get a little bit turned around. Instead of counting 1, 2, 3, right, like this, they may just start here and just start counting, well, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, but they will lose their place and kind of get confused. So just remember, you're just counting on the number that you're adding. All right, let's jump in and try some. Eight plus 4. 8 and count on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be 12. And you could go the other way as well. 4 plus 8. We start at the 4 and count 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that would be 12. Three plus 9. Again, we're adding, so we are going from from left to right. Start at the 3, count on 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It would be 12. And 9 plus 3. Now, the idea that I really wanted to communicate here is that when you're doing a problem like this, if you're comfortable with this process, instead of starting at the 3, once you get more comfortable, just start at the greater number. I'm just illustrating that right here. It's the same problem because you only have to count 3 times, right? So if I start at the 9, 1, 2, 3, it's just a little bit easier. Notice you get at the same answer. Now, that didn't go good. Again, you get the same answer, but instead of counting 9 times, if you just start at the greater number, if that's confusing, just do it this way, it's fine. but it is easier if you just start at the greater number, irregardless of the order. 12 plus 7. Start at the 12, count on 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 19. And also up and down, right, vertically. 6 plus 8. I'm going to start at the 8 and count on 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to be 14. Just saves you a couple of steps there. 7 plus 7. Start at the 7, count on 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's going to be 14. And finally, for addition, 6 plus 10, where should we start? Yeah, let's start with the 10, right? And count on 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, the nice thing about number lines, some people, the criticism is that they want students to say, well, you should memorize your facts. I agree. Using a number line is a great way to build that fluency. And over time, many of my students, I would say most of my students, once they do enough repetitions, they really don't need the number line anymore. This starts to kick in. So it's just a way to build fluency and help them to move forward when they're stumbling with that skill. Let's try some subtraction. 13 minus 9. Now remember, for subtraction, we are going from the right side to left. We're going the opposite way. So 13, I want to count back 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I ended up at the 4. 15, take away 8. I start at the 15 and count back 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. A couple more. 7 subtract 5. 7 and count back 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be 2. 18 minus 10. Start at the 18. Count back 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I ended up at the 8. A couple more, we'll be finished up. 11 minus 5. Start at the 11 and count back 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We end up at the 6, so our answer is 6. Difference is 6. 9, take away 3. Start to 9. 1, 2, 3. And finally, 12 minus 6. Start at the 12 and count back 6 because we're subtracting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our answer is going to be 6. And our last problem, 12 subtract 7. We start at the 12 and count back 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So our difference would be 5. All right, thanks a lot, everybody, and we'll see you next time.